Hello and welcome back to the channel. So just a couple of updates. This is regarding Dubrovnik. So I've had a look on the weather and it's showing, not on the BBC weather website by the way, it's on another one. It's showing that the day that I go away, it's give out sunshine, okay, and for the whole week, okay. But also interestingly, the temperature is going up. So at the moment it's around the 21, 22 mark on the temperature. And this is also on the BBC weather one. But this next week or so, it's give out some thundery showers, which is understandable because it's spring, okay. So it's understandable that you're going to get that. But after that, it's generally sunny and warm, okay, because it's getting close to June. So during June, July and August, it's absolutely boiling hot over in Croatia because I've been during July and August I have. I've also been over there in September and the weather's still good. I've also been in October and the weather's good, right? But the last time I went to Dubrovnik in May was in 2022 and it was reasonably warm then. And I went to Bosnia and it was 32 degrees in May. Now, if you go there in August, July and August, it's pushing 40, 45 degrees, which is absolutely unbearable to a lot of people. And don't get me wrong, I do sweat when I go to hot countries, right? So it's nice that in the room, the aircon will be working, okay? Especially during the summer months. But usually from May to October, they have the aircon units on in the room. But you can also set it as well. If it's not on, you can generally turn it on and set it, right? So it's always a good idea, and that's why it's also an advantage as well to take water with you. So I always buy a bottle of water at any airport that I go to. So East Midlands I will. I'll go into Boots and it's about 90 pence in there. So I will get a bottle of water and I can refill it at the fountain in Dubrovnik. So, but also interestingly, the channel is still progressing. So I've now started the second Peak Wildlife Park series, uploading individual videos on the channel, okay. So the first one's done, the Who Zoo is finished. So once this second Peak Wildlife Part 1 is done, which will end tomorrow, I've already uploaded the videos on the channel, but I haven't actually edited them and put them on yet. They're there ready to be typed and basically scheduled to go on. The next series now will be then the cruise. There's 479 videos on that, which is going to take me at least 5 days to upload them, okay? So it's going to be next weekend before they're all on. But I can tell you what, the channel is really, really boosted up now. There's over 22,500 views since Thursday, okay? So I've gained 20,000 views in 3 days. That's how good it is, okay? Subscribers is over 980. So I'm getting very close to my 1,000 subscriber goal, okay? I'd like to get to 500,000 views, which I'm sure will happen by the time I go over to Dubrovnik. And I know I will exceed that when I'm over there because I'll be doing lots of live streams, lots of footage, etc. as well. Plus, I'll be able to use my selfie stick, which I haven't used in Croatia yet. So it'd be nice to do that. And there's also a brand new attraction in Dubrovnik as well, which I'm going to be visiting. And I'm going to put the link in the description under this video. And it's basically a wine museum, okay, where it's a new attraction. It's only been open a few months and I've just read a few reviews on my phone of people that have visited it, and you can do a wine tasting in there as well. It's usually about €12 I think, which gives you the opportunity to try the different wines, okay, because generally when I go Croatia I like to go to Korčula and Ston, because on that trip you get to call at a winery on the way back, the Bezek winery. Okay, and the guy there runs it with his sister, and they generally know me because I go that many times, okay, and they always give me a little present, as in a bottle of liqueur or a bottle of wine on the house, okay, because I'm a regular visitor to Croatia. But you can also do wine tasting when you go on the Karaka, because when you go to the Elefiti Islands, you can do some wine tasting on the hike, the walk that the guide takes you on when you go to Kolochep now. But you also do wine tasting when you go to Šipan, okay? And the wine that you taste on the Elefiti Islands is a different wine to what you taste when you go to the Korčula trip, okay? Because in Croatia, there's like 2 or 3 different wines. So the 3 wines that I know are Plavik Mali, Dingač and Pošip, okay? They're the three, there is another one as well, but they're the three main wines that you get in the region of Dubrovnik. Poship, Dingac and Plavek Marley, okay? Now I've got one of the wines here, still, from the Bezek winery, which I had in October. I've still got the wine, okay? Which I will show you on the camera. So, and this is a bottle of white wine. So this is Poship, okay? So this is from the Bezek winery, okay? So if I put it on the camera, it's Bezek. It's in gold there. So it's 12.5% alcohol. So it's from Ivan Bezek, okay? He's the guy that runs the winery. So it's got it on there, Poship, and Vino iz Hrvatske, which is wine of Croatia, or Croatian wine, okay? So Poship is the wine that you get at the Bezek winery. But when you go into this wine museum, you get to sample this wine, also the Plavek Marley, which I've tried, and also the Dingac, which you can have on the Elefiti Islands. So when I go on the Karaka and I go to the wine tasting, not on the Kolachep Island, the next one, I will go and do the wine tasting with the guide, okay? I won't go on the hike on the Kolachep one. I will just go and do my own video and selfies, etc. on there, do a live stream. When I go to Shipan, because we get more time in Shipan, I will go with the guide to the wine tasting, which will either be at this guy's farm at the top of the hill, or it's at one of the houses in the main village where we went last time. And you get to try the Plavek Marley, I think you do, and also you get to try the Dingac wine, okay? But when I go to Korčula, normally, these are the wines that I get, Poship, okay? Because I generally buy a red and a white wine, right? Because mum and dad generally like red wine, whereas I'm more of a white wine drinker. Like, this is white in here. This is definitely a white wine, okay? But I will also drink rosé, but I prefer white. So I will be trying this in the Dubrovnik Museum, and I'm going to put the link to that museum in the description. And I've also had a look at the prices, okay? So for a child, it costs €3.75. Obviously, they can't sample the wine because they're underage. But for an adult, it's €7.50 from what I looked at on the website. And it's open every day, 10 o'clock till 6. And it's located outside the Pila Gate. So where you come out the Pila Gate and go across like the drawbridge bit, there's a gate on the right-hand side to a park. Or you go across the zebra crossing and it's in that building right across the road. And then next to it is where you get the buses to go back to your hotel or to go to your cruise ship. Okay, it's basically opposite the fort, where you can see the Fort Lovrenac across the road. So it's opposite there. So it's literally a stone's throw from the old town. So it's only been open a few months. So I will be visiting this wine museum when I visit Dubrovnik in the next couple of weeks. And I will be sampling, obviously, this wine, but also their wines that they produce as well. Because there's other Croatian wines there that I might not have heard of. So I'll be doing some footage in there. There's 2 floors of exhibits and artifacts and pictures. So I'll be videoing inside this museum and also taking part in the wine tasting. And I've read a lot of reviews and it's really good. So stay tuned for the link, which I will put in the description under this video. I found out about this on Instagram and I made a comment on, I messaged them on Instagram because I asked if the Dubrovnik Pass is also included in this, because with your pass you can generally visit all the museums in Dubrovnik, the main ones. Well, sadly this one, the wine one, is not included in the pass, okay? So for anybody that might think it is, it's not, okay? So it's €3.75 for a child to go in, and it's about €7.50 for an adult. But as I said, the description will have the link in, so please take a look at it. So I thought I'd share this update on Dubrovnik. It's coming up very soon. The weather's looking promising, so stay tuned for more updates in the coming days. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I'll also put my channel subscribing thing at the end of the video as well. So remember to subscribe, click the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and good evening.